The enigmatic North Greenland's magnetic pull. Greenland, even the name has a certain ring to it, doesn't it? It conjures up images of something vast, mysterious, untouched. This isn't your typical tourist trap, no sir. This is a place that gets under your skin, a place of stark beauty and raw power. It's a place where the ice has stories to tell, stories whispered on the wind, etched into the faces of its people. I'm talking about the world's largest island, a place where glaciers calve into the sea with the roar of thunder, where the northern lights dance across the night sky, where the Inuit people have carved out a life for centuries against all odds. This is Greenland, and it's calling out to the adventurers, the curious, the ones who want more than a vacation. It's a call to explore a land sculpted by ice and time, to meet people who live in harmony with nature's extremes, to experience a silence so profound it resonates in your soul. It's a call to discover a different pace of life, one where the ordinary fades away, and you're left face to face with the extraordinary. So come with me, as we journey to the top of the world, to a place where the unexpected is always around the corner. Let's unlock the secrets of Greenland together. Greenland's landscape is not for the faint of heart. It's a place of extremes where the elements have sculpted the land into a masterpiece of raw, untamed beauty. Imagine towering glaciers, rivers of ice that carve their way through valleys, their blue depths hinting at ancient secrets. These glaciers, they aren't just static scenery, they crack and groan, calving massive icebergs that crash into the sea with a force that takes your breath away. Then there are the fjords, narrow inlets of water slicing through towering cliffs. They're like veins, carrying the lifeblood of the sea deep into the heart of the island. Imagine sailing through these fjords, the air crisp and clean, the silence broken only by the cries of seabirds and the splash of your boat cutting through the water. And let's not forget the tundra, a vast expanse of low-lying vegetation that stretches as far as the eye can see. It's a harsh environment, but life finds a way. In the summer it explodes in a riot of colors as wildflowers bloom, a stark contrast to the unforgiving landscape. Environmental scientist, this is Greenland's terrain, a breathtaking tapestry woven from ice, stone, and a resilience that's both humbling and awe-inspiring. Now let's talk about the people who call this land home, the Inuit. For centuries, they've braved the harsh conditions, adapting and thriving in a place that would send most running for the comfort of civilization. They're a resilient bunch, these Inuit, with traditions and a deep-rooted connection to the land that's both inspiring and humbling. Their culture is intertwined with the ice and sea, their lives dictated by the rhythms of nature. Hunting and fishing aren't just ways to put food on the table, they're sacred rituals passed down through generations. Local resident, they navigate the icy waters in kayaks, their movements as graceful and fluid as the seals they hunt. Their stories, told around crackling fires, speak of mythical creatures, of respect for nature's power, and of a way of life that's slowly fading away. But don't think for a second that their culture is stuck in the past. The Inuit are a people in transition, grappling with the challenges of a modernizing world while striving to preserve their heritage. They're warm, welcoming, and possess a quiet strength that comes from living in harmony with nature's extremes. Meeting the Inuit, sharing a meal, listening to their stories, that's an experience that stays with you, a reminder that true resilience is found not in conquering nature but in respecting and adapting to it. Greenland's history is as dramatic and unforgiving as its landscape. This isn't just a land of ice and snow, it's a land with stories etched into its very core. Imagine Viking longships, their sails billowing against the horizon as they landed on these shores over 1,000 years ago. Led by Eric the Red, they established settlements, carving out a life on the edge of the known world. But life here was never easy. Local historian, the Norse settlements eventually vanished, leaving behind haunting ruins that whisper tales of hardship and resilience. The why remains a mystery, a puzzle that continues to fascinate historians to this day. Was it climate change, conflict with the Inuit, or something else entirely? Today, Greenland stands at a crossroads, navigating the complex realities of its colonial past, while forging a new path towards independence. The island is part of the Kingdom of Denmark, yet the Greenlandic people are fiercely proud of their heritage and their right to self-determination. Greenland's history is a stark reminder that even in the most remote corners of the world, the past is never truly gone. It's woven into the fabric of the present, shaping the future in ways we may never fully understand. Section 5. Ilulissat Ice Fjord, where glaciers roar. Now let's talk about the good stuff, the places you have to see to believe. First up is Ilulissat Ice Fjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that'll leave you speechless. Imagine a place where massive glaciers meet the sea, where colossal icebergs, some taller than skyscrapers, drift silently by. This is where the Sermek Glacier calves, one of the most active in the world, and let me tell you, it's a sight that'll stay with you forever.
The air here is filled with the sound of ice cracking, groaning, and finally surrendering to the sea with a thunderous roar. You can take a boat tour, hike along the edge of the fjord, or even kayak among the icebergs, getting up close and personal with nature's raw power. Trust me, there's nothing quite like witnessing the sheer scale and power of nature on display here. It's a humbling experience, a reminder that we're just small players in a much grander scheme.
Section 6. Nuuk, a capital carved from ice and stone. Next, we head south to Nuuk, Greenland's capital. Don't expect sprawling metropolises here. Nuuk is a city on a human scale, nestled between the mountains and the sea. It's a place where modern life meets ancient traditions, where colorful houses cling to rocky slopes and fishing boats bob in the harbor.
Take a stroll through the streets, soak up the atmosphere, and check out the National Museum of Greenland, home to fascinating exhibits on Inuit culture and history. Be sure to try the local cuisine, with fresh seafood being a highlight. And if you're lucky enough to be there during winter, keep an eye out for the Northern Lights. Seeing those ethereal ribbons of light dancing across the sky above Nuuk is an experience you won't soon forget.
Section 7. National Parks preserving Greenland's wild soul. For the true adventurers, Greenland offers something truly special: national parks. These vast, untouched wildernesses are a testament to the island's commitment to preserving its natural beauty. Northeast Greenland National Park, the world's largest, is a paradise for hikers, wildlife enthusiasts, and anyone seeking solitude in the vast expanse of the Arctic.
Imagine trekking across glaciers, camping under the midnight sun, and encountering musk oxen, Arctic foxes, and maybe even a polar bear or two. But a word of warning: these parks are not for the unprepared. You need to be self-sufficient, well-equipped, and aware of the challenges that come with venturing into such a remote and unforgiving environment. But for those who dare to explore them, Greenland's national parks offer a chance to connect with nature on a primal level, to experience the raw beauty of the Arctic in all its glory.
Section 8. Answering the call of the wild, your Greenland adventure. So, what are you waiting for? Greenland isn't just a place you visit. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've left. It's a place that challenges your perceptions, awakens your senses, and leaves you with a profound appreciation for the power and fragility of nature. It's time to answer the call of the wild. Book that flight, pack your bags, and prepare to embark on an adventure that will change you forever. Explore the glaciers, meet the Inuit, and discover the secrets that lie hidden beneath the midnight sun. Your Greenland adventure awaits. Section 9. More than just a destination. Greenland's impact on you. Greenland isn't just about sightseeing. It's about experiencing a different pace of life, one that's more in tune with the natural world. It's about disconnecting from the noise and frenzy of modern life and reconnecting with something deeper, something primal. The silence here is unlike anything you've ever experienced. It's vast, profound, and strangely calming. It allows you to hear your own thoughts, to feel the rhythm of your own heart.
And the people, well, they're as warm and welcoming as the landscape is harsh. They understand the importance of community, of respecting the land, of living in the moment. Spending time with them, even for a short while, can change your perspective on what truly matters in life.
Section 10. Unplug and recharge. Finding yourself in the Arctic. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind, to lose sight of what's truly important. Greenland offers a chance to unplug, to disconnect from the digital noise and reconnect with yourself. It's a place where you can breathe deeply, clear your head, and rediscover the simple joys of being alive.
Imagine kayaking through silent fjords, the only sound the gentle splash of your paddle. Imagine hiking across the tundra, the wind whispering tales of ancient times. Imagine gazing up at the northern lights, their ethereal glow illuminating the night sky. These are the experiences that stay with you, that nourish your soul and remind you of the beauty and wonder that still exist in the world.
Section 11. The world is waiting. Discover your own Greenland. So, what are you waiting for? The world is full of amazing places waiting to be discovered, and Greenland is calling your name. Don't just dream about it, make it happen. Book that trip, pack your bags, and get ready for an adventure that will stay with you long after you've returned home. Who knows? You might just discover a little bit of yourself along the way. Go on, get lost in the world. You never know what you might find.